Okay. Hey guys, Happysplasher here. Good morning. It is 8/28/2021. Right now we're going to do some pit and then we'll do some journey in the other yeah. So let's get right into it. All right, so first we're going to switch our warlord back to pirate because we are facing a different type of boss. So let's change it to pirates. And equip our Lady Pet over here. All right, and then now we're going to go to the pit. So we're now facing Lady Moonlight. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever Splash is triggered on their side, meaning if they have a unit with Splash that attacks us and deals damage to other units, it will deal damage to our Warlord. Every second turn, we'll summon a Nightfall to the first row. And then on the sixth turn, we'll deal damage to our units, enemies being us, for every Nightfall that's on the field. That being the case, we want to keep our units away from each other as much as we can to avoid the Splash. I think Splash might also trigger too if there's no other units around, but we'll see what happens. And on the second turn, we'll have to get rid of some Nightfalls right after, and then destroy as many Nightfalls as we can before the damage happens to our units. So yeah, we got 2 attempts. We got about 2 days left, or close to 2 days. And yeah, let's go. Okay, so first things first, we're going to do our damage pentagrams, see where they land. Okay, they're pretty evenly balanced. This line here isn't covered. We have this health rune over here and nothing over here. And then we have these 2 buildings that are actually blocking us for damage. So what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of these buildings first, so that way we can have these lanes open, and then we'll go from there. All right, so first things here, we're going to summon this range unit over here. We're summoning this unit because it gives their units, sets their attack to 1 for a turn, so that we can slow them down. We'll probably follow up with some sort of melee unit if we can. Okay, we got damage over there, damage over there. Okay, so splash hasn't happened yet. We do want to get rid of these units. It did land on a magic spot, so it will die in a couple turns. We're going to continue, and we're going to place this melee unit over here. This melee unit, it deals damage to units around, and then we're also going to give some protection over here. As you see, the Nightfall did come out. We'll have to take a look and see what it does when it comes out again. And yeah, we're just going to make sure that we cover this line because we do want to make sure that we keep this unit alive. All right, so they summon this unit here with extra attack to two of their units in case it's just this one here. No reborn because there's no chaos given. We'll summon this melee unit over here. This unit, when it attacks, it gives miss to 2 of their units for a turn, so we'll actually slow them down for a little bit. Also allow us to get an extra turn in on the magic spot over here. Okay, next turn again, we'll see the Nightfalls come into play, so we'll make sure that we can actually get rid of them. All right, this is going to be a weird spot. We have this unit here that deals damage whenever we summon a unit. So what we're going to do, we're going to take advantage of this unit here and this unit to actually give miss to their units if we can, and then also have that extra damage dealt to them. We're going to skip maybe 1 or 2 turns so that we can get around the damage of the death trigger. So we'll skip the turn. We'll attack, deal some damage, deal some more damage. All right, let's take a look at that Nightfall before it dies. All right, so at the end of the turn, it gives Divine Shield to 1 of their units, and then whenever it dies, it gives Splash to 1 of their units as well. We're avoiding summoning units in this line, not only because of these death runes over here that can destroy our units, we're also avoiding the splash that does occur so that we don't take extra damage to our Warlord. All right, so once again, we're going to avoid the damage again, so we're going to skip the turn. All right, we still have our damage over there. Okay, next turn, as long as this unit is still alive, it'll still deal that damage, destroy that. We know that there's these death runes that are still happening on the field, but they're being blocked right now by pretty much all of these units over here, and then also this empty space, which is still available. All right, so they summon this unit here that came into play, dealt damage to our units and everything else, and then when it dies, it has a death trigger. This will die from the magic spot. This will die from combat, and it depends upon where they'll land. All right, Nightfalls are going to happen, and then we're going to take damage to our units for every Nightfall. So in this case, we actually want to hold off on doing these summons over here. Probably going to summon at least 1 thing at least, so that we can actually block. Summon this over... We need summon something with high health, so we'll summon this on the health rune over here. Right, so you see the damage, you got the death trigger, got the Nightfall come into play. We'll take our damage because these units stack together. So all of our units are now destroyed except for this one. This unit here has a health boost whenever one of our units dies. So as long as we can keep this alive, we'll be able to deal some extra damage as well. But nope, not quite yet. All right, so we got this unit here. When it dies, it deals damage to melee units. So combat will destroy this. Probably going to be summoning... yeah, we'll summon this unit here just because of the high health. We'll place it over here. So it comes into play, deals some damage, comes into play, dies there. Whenever we summon a male unit, it will get an attack boost, so that'll actually help our shark summons. And then whenever one of those units dies, we'll give health back to our warlord. They're still summoning on our magic spots, so that's cool. We'll summon our melee unit over here with the high health, just to spread out the damage, and then also give this an attack boost. When this unit dies, it gives a totem onto the field, and then it will actually help reflect for some damage. So right now we're just going to make sure we can pile on the damage. We'll try to get rid of these death runes if we can. We got this unit here that deals extra damage whenever it gets attacked. And then it'll get a boost with chaos units. We'll have damage there. We'll summon a range unit just to get rid of this right now. Summon it on the attack rune over here. We'll have damage there. Damage there. Okay, probably this line is going to be destroyed. They might put a unit to protect over here. All right, so we have that. Yeah, that's not too bad. So what we'll do is we'll summon this Charon over here. We'll get some extra attack runes whenever we attack. We can get rid of some stuff over here. Okay, we have our our magic spots over here that are taking care of the Nightfalls, so that's a good reason why we're using the pirate. Next turn, we'll summon a ranged unit to hopefully get through here. Okay, right. So another bonus about this unit too is it deals damage to a chaos unit whenever one of our units attacks. So we'll do our shark summons now. We'll follow it up with an attack boost to our male units. This is going to die from combat and the death, what do you call it? The magic spot over here. We're going to summon our range unit over here, 97 times, I just got to do some math, so that would be 194, so we're a little off on the damage. We'll give it an attack boost if we can. So we'll use our boost now, in-game boost. See if we can get an attack boost through here. But a little more dust, that's fine. As you see, it does have a temporary boost. That'll happen for another day or so. We'll place this unit on the extra attack rune. We'll have our damage here. Okay, our extra attack over here, destroying that. And then the magic spot will then destroy this over here. And we only did that so that we can keep pace on the board. We are kind of vulnerable on this line here. And we just want to make sure that we can, one-shot this guy if we can. All right, so again, another death trigger with the damage, dealing 86. Summon this on the attack rune over here. Destroy that. Some death triggers over here. Some more Nightfalls in the damage. We got some death runes out ourselves. I probably should have thought about that before the other skill came into play. And as you can see, it is becoming an issue because now we can't summon anything over here without dying. But it did land on a magic spot, so that's good. Probably gonna keep on going with the damage, so we'll summon this over here. Melee unit has block, gives block to our melee units, also gets an attack boost whenever our warlord is attacked or any of our units, and then also reflex damage, so we'll get a little bit of protection over here. And you see this unit is now destroyed. Put that over here. Got to summon another ranged unit to actually deal the damage, so just doing some math with 76, so about 140-ish, 150. All right, we'll summon our ranged unit here on the extra attack rune. Combat, and then the Nightfall over there, and this unit is now destroyed. All right, cool. So we're going to keep on going. We're going to keep putting melee units either over here to get rid of these death runes, or we're going to put ranged units to actually destroy these over here. Over there, over there. Keep going. We'll summon another ranged unit over here. Don't need to use our shuffles quite yet, because we are still holding onto the board, and we can still summon things. We are running a little bit low on health, so we will need our melee units to kill in order to get our health back. Okay, Landed on a death, what do you call them? Magic spot again. That's fine. We will, let's see, combat. We're going to summon this unit here. It gives mental shield to our warlord as soon as it comes into play, and we'll actually get rid of one of these death runes over here. We'll summon it in the second row, so that way we will have an option to summon either a melee unit or a ranged unit over on this side here. Okay, more Nightfalls, more of the magic spots. All right, so once again, death trigger, we got combat. We're gonna do a shuffle, see if we can find some other units that we can want to summon. This is fine with the health over here. So damage. Oh, and we already won. All right, cool. Nice. So yeah, that was Lady Moonlight. You saw that those Nightfalls, they do cause a little bit of an issue, but as long as you get rid of them before they have other units on the field that can take advantage with the Mental Shield and the Splash, they're not really too much of an issue. All right, cool. So we got some Sparks, and we got some Maiten. This is going to be good for us because we want to get her skill up to 100% if we can. All right, and now we're on the final boss over here. We're on Tempus Fugit. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever one of their units dies, it will give plus health to another one of the units. On the third turn, it will summon electric towers, and on the fifth turn, it will summon more electric towers. That being the case, we know that we need to get rid of their units, and then also they're going to get a health boost. I faced this boss before, so what we're going to do is we're going to switch this out. We're going to switch our warlord from pirate to geisha. We're also going to re-equip our pet. And I know this battle is very unique, and you will see why. So let's go. Okay, this battle is very unique because they have these towers over here. You want to destroy them. Oh, we can actually destroy them first turn. Wow, cool. All right, so we're going to do our summon. This summon deals damage at the end of the turn. We're actually going to not summon anything this turn as well. Let me see. Actually, well, here, let's see. 20, 32 damage over there. No, we'll summon. No. We'll actually shuffle off one of these. You know, actually, we'll summon one of these units over here. We're summoning this unit because of the high health. At the end of the turn, these the arch vampires will deal damage, and then it will end up destroying a unit. And then you, as you can see here, this unit here has multiple, or you got the health boost over there. Okay, I'm going to shuffle and see if we can. You know, this is fine. We'll keep on doing these summons over here. We're just trying to pile up some damage on the board. We'll have our unit deal damage at the end of the turn, and then we'll destroy some towers when we can. Just finding a good time to actually do it. So next turn, we'll see another electric tower come into play. Okay, I'm gonna hold off one more turn. I'm gonna do a shuffle now too, actually. See if we can find some other stuff. Oh, this is good, right? So we'll do our destruction skill. As you see, we did take some damage because of this tower here. Deals damage to our warlord for every unit destroyed. We'll summon our unit over here. When it comes into play, it transforms one of their random units into a box. Since it was the only one, it got transformed, and then we destroyed it using our skill. So our goal now is to make sure that we can pile on damage onto their warlord as quickly as possible. We're going to spread the damage along the line so that way we can avoid these towers coming to play. Now summon this ranged unit over here. Just trying to get some more damage on the field. And their towers do deal a little bit either damage to our units, as you see here, or damage to our units again. There are other towers that deal damage to our warlord as well. But as long as we pretty much control the board with our damage, we should be all set. So let's keep going. Do a shuffle here. Not bad. Summon this unit. It gives attack boost to our units whenever it attacks. It also has splash damage, as you can see here, based upon the number of units that are in play when it first comes into play. All right, we got some more towers coming in. Those towers are going to combo with this big tower over here, this Tesla X, that will deal damage for every unit that is destroyed. If we get a melee unit with large enough attack, we'll be able to gain some health back off of our greedy pet. So we'll summon this unit over here. Gives an attack boost to our units whenever it attacks. Also has a death trigger as well, which may or may not come into play. Got some health back, as you can see right there. And we do have our summons coming up for next turn. We're going to hold off on those until we can destroy this building so that we don't take extra damage whenever one of our units are destroyed. All right, so we got damage over there, damage over there. We'll summon this. We do want to destroy this tower if we can, so we'll summon this ranged unit over here. So we'll have damage. Got our damage again. Okay, some more damage. Damage, damage, and damage over there. All right, so now we are free to do our summons if we have to, and they'll get an attack boost off of this unit over here. See where we're going with this. All right, so they summon another one of those towers over there. Oh, nice. Great. We're going to summon this ranged unit over here. So it gets an attack boost for every unit that's already on the field. It also gives an attack boost to our units whenever they attack. So damage, damage, and we're getting pretty close to lethal here. Okay, so next turn we will do our summons. We are getting pretty low on health, but we are threatening lethal on at least 3 of these rows over here. All right, they have this tower here that deals damage to our units when they come into play. But we do have lethal. We'll just do our summon anyways. And you see they blow up. Ah! And since we're on the last boss, we can just summon whatever stuff we want because we're not worried about saving units. And there you go. So that was Tempus Fugit over there. Nothing too crazy. We did find some units that gave attack boosts, and we also had some good draws in terms of transform and then also extra health. Nice. And let's see what we get here. Oh, great. Hey, I need more York. That's great. All right, so we got some more sparks, we got some York, and we got some elixir. So that was cool. Okay, so, well, pit's over. It refreshes, or pit doesn't come for actually another week. So the next thing in rotation is Dark Tower. And so in about 2 days, we'll be doing Dark Tower. Let me see if Divine Arena is refreshed. Nope. Refreshes another 3 hours, so we'll hold off on that. It did not mention that we're going to do League. We do have a couple of battles over here, but we'll skip that because I did mention that we're going to do Journey. So let us do Journey. I gotta just log out here. Gotta switch back to the other account. Oh. Just a little pop-up over there. May need to refresh this one more time, or actually I might need to move some stuff here. You can see up here, there's an offer wall that's happening for our account, which basically says that if you do some offers, you'll get some bonuses for the premium stuff. We're trying to not do premium buys for this particular account, so that's why we're just holding off. So just bear with us for a little moment. We just gotta reload the stuff, and we'll be back in a little bit. Hope you guys are doing good with your world event of so far. Let me know in the chat where you guys are at in terms of progress. Just in the window a little bit. Can you hear it? Can we see it? I think this is good. Yeah. Whoops. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, good. I thought I had to restart again because of the loading over there. Third chapter, open 4 legendary chests. You have 2 of 4. Okay, hey, not too bad. I assume right now you're just trying to get some more sparks so that you can open up the chest. Just completed my first event yesterday. Hey, good job, Fuzzy Boy, Bobby. Which event did you end up completing? Did you complete the Gravekeeper event? Did you finish the First Blood event? Did you finish Hunt? Which event are you talking about? If you're talking about this one, that's a great thing. Yeah, you got 3K sparks. The Gravekeeper. Oh, all right, great. Nice. Yeah, that also implies that you have a level 16 Mr. Flap, and that's gonna. I don't know what league are you in, because depending upon your league, you might pretty much steamroll over them because of Mr. Flap's skills. Yeah. Start of the game on Grace event. Okay. Yeah, the Grace event was actually a pretty good one to open up with, because Grace is actually probably one of the best units in the game. It was also one of the newest units too, which is kind of surprising. I would think at some point that the power creep would not be so bad. How did I spend money? I did actually not spend money for the event. I just spent a lot of gems. I looked back at the video. I think I spent roughly around like 5K in gems, and this is a combination of demigod spends, extra sparks to make up for the bonus chest, some speed ups, and I think some stuff from the black market too. I also spent in hunt, so I can't complete any events. Well, it depends. It depends how many cards you actually have before you started. If you just came to the event for the first time, you'll probably, it'll be pretty hard because there are some quests where you have to level things, and then you'll have to have reborns and soulbinds, and so those are pretty rough. At the level of Flap to 12, even if I didn't have it, got lucky on Disciples Chest. Yes, so the Disciples Chest with the extra legendary chest, they allow you to get through the quest at the end of chapter 2, which requires you to have some legendary chests. Disciples I have all offline. Yeah. Yeah, I looked through the other account too. I had some that were like gone for 7 days, so I just got rid of them. I have one extra legendary chest, surprisingly enough. So I'll use it for the next event. All right, cool. So as I mentioned, we are going to do on Journey. We're going to, let me just see if there's anything else I need to equip here. Well, this is our current squad right now. We were doing some things offline in order to get it done. We're also, as well, we are in the world event. So as you can see here, we are on 3 days left. We're not going to get through this. Well, we need the extra levels for here. But yeah, we're going to do some journey. So let's do that journey. All right. Claim some rewards just so I can clear that. Okay, some level ups. Nice. All right. All right, so we're at the end of chapter 2 over here. We are on the last section of chapter 2. We're facing this boss, Wilhelm Dell. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever one of their units appears, it will get vampirism. And then whenever the warlord is attacked, it will give negative attack to our ranged units for 2 turns. Okay, they got these units over here. Got this Chernomore that has immunity. I'm not going to read out all their skills, but we'll just do a little preview of what's going on here. Seems like there's a lot of mental shield, some extra attack. Most of them, if not all of them, are chaos, and some vampirism. All right, guys, let's go. Spend about 3Ks on the 40K sparks. Call it worth. Yeah, I would say that this particular event, the world event, the Gravekeeper, is pretty good to spend gems on. All of those units are pretty useful anyways, even at low levels. Floss, maybe not so much, but it's nice to have a little spawner on the field. And then Charm with the extra attack runes, and then Mr. Flap will always be good, no matter many levels. Right, so how did you get into my fortress? Did Eric the Grey tell you about the secret passage? It doesn't matter anymore. Get ready to die, brat. I'm always ready for it. And you? I will deal with you quickly, and then I'll deal with my new concubine. Talk about concubines. Why do they keep on talking about concubines? All right, so we'll start with our melee unit over here. We're summoning this unit. When it comes into play, it summons these archers behind themselves, and then also whenever one of their units dies, it will give 2 more. Give us another summon for us. We'll set up next with either our Bastet over here that deals damage to other units and then also gets attack boost, or we'll use our own Grace of Rocklead over here. So we'll have some damage. This unit here steals attack, also has vampirism, also gets a plus attack. Okay, as you see, we did destroy this, and then we had our Grace of Rocklead deal some damage over here. This will help us set up for the next turn. We have this boost over here that gives attack boost to our chaos units, and none of these are chaos. Doesn't matter. We'll do our board wipe, however. Actually, let me think about this. Yeah, we will do our board. We'll do our board wipe now. We'll get some extra summons over here. We'll then summon our Void Juggler, that gives an attack boost to Chaos units, which it doesn't have. And then we also have our extra attack that it does give. They have their Warlord skill that gives negative attack to our range units for turn. So we're going to have to deal most of our damage with our melee units if we can. And we will be able to do that if any one of these are destroyed. Okay, so you'll see this cool thing. We'll summon our Bastet over here in the second row. We'll destroy all these units, and then it'll get an attack boost. And then we'll attack, and there you go. It's over. Finally, free. So yeah, that was Wilhelm Dell over there. Okay, got some rewards. Nice. Some rares, some coins, and some extra experience. I can control myself again. Thanks. I'm glad it ended well, Lilith. Nothing has ended yet. One of the sister goddesses is behind the Red Priestess. I think it's the Madam. Tyranny sounds like her. I don't care who she is. I'll just finish her off and be done with it. It won't be easy. Rumors say the goddess can only be killed with her lover's weapon, so Dell's sword will come in handy. Alright, so that was the end of Chapter 2. Let us start with Chapter 3. What a place. Everything seems to be decent, but the atmosphere here is somewhat unhealthy. These are temple lands. They're poisoned by the presence of the Madam. People have also changed and become fanatics. Fanatics or not, I will not attack first. Come on, let's get this over with. Alright, so we do have these rewards that are in Chapter 3. We have quote-unquote 9 days to do them. We'll see how far we can actually get in order to get these rewards. For us, we have a epic chest at the end. We could unlock these premium trophies, but again, we're trying to not spend... we're going to keep this account free to play if we can. So everything that we have so far is just gems and coins only. All right, so let's get into battle. We have this Mushroom Rory that we're going to face. Take a look at their skills. So at the start of the turn, it will poison all of our units for a little bit. All right, cool. Got these units over here. Okay. Okay. Looks like they got a lot of nature units. Got attack boosts, some poison, and some more attack boosts. All right, guys, let's go. Oh, close my water. Okay, first things first, we're going to do our melee summon once again. Get some extra damage right out on the field. Get some early board pressure. I have our units poisoned, as you saw there. Next turn, we can either summon our Bastet to attack for damage. We can also summon our Count Vlad, and then also set up for a board wipe on the next turn. This is fine. We'll go for our setup for board wipe next turn. So Count Vlad, it deals damage at the beginning of the turn to all units. It also heals themselves. It also has vampirism and extra attack. If this unit is still alive, all of these units, including the next one that comes into play, will be marked for damage. We'll do our boost, and then we'll, as you'll see here, we'll do our boost. Whoops. And then destruction skill. So now those are open. We're going to summon our range unit over here. And there we go. So that was Mushroom Rory. Okay. Ooh, got some double charm, or double rare charms. We can use this for later. Okay, on to the next boss here. Okay, we're facing Donglang the Oak Sprout. Let's take a look at their skills. So at the end of the turn, it gives spikes to all of your units. Sure, sure. All right, so it looks like they got a lot of order units coming on. Some extra damage. Got some plus health boosts. Okay, sure. All right, let's go. Okay, nothing really crazy. We're gonna avoid their buildings if we can because we can still pile on damage. We'll summon our melee unit actually over here because of the high health. This unit here, Sir Lancelot, it deals damage whenever one of our units are attacked, and then also has block given to our units. How are you doing? How are you doing with events on this account? Any Legos? Yes. Most of our squad right now does have legendaries. We have this Grace of Rockfleet that we got from the Wish Shop. We got this from, we got the Count Vlad from League, and then we also got the Mother Owl from League. We got this Sir Lancelot from the Demigod summon that we had to do at some point. All right, so next thing, we're going to do our, what makes sense here? We'll summon our Grace of Rockfleet actually behind this unit. We're summoning this Grace of Rockfleet because it deals that extra damage to some of their units. It'll also mark their units for damage. And then if enough units are destroyed, it will get an extra 7 attacks. I don't think there are any destroyed so far. So we'll have 4. Okay, as you see here, the reflect damage is good. So we'll do our boost, which does nothing. We'll do our destruction, wipe those out, and then we will summon our extra attack unit over here. So it gives some extra attack. Okay, and we are threatening lethal on this lane here. If not, we can summon our Bastet and blow up this building and then go for lethal over here. All right, so we'll just summon our Bastet as mentioned. We'll destroy some units, we'll get an attack boost, and there you go. Oh yeah, I got that Chernomore from League too. All right, so got some more stuff. All right. Any new heroes from event? Not yet. I have not opened any legendary chests from the event yet. Gravekeeper, yes, I have not yet. I'm still currently in chapter 2. I haven't opened any of the legendary chests. What is going on? Oh, I think it might have frozen out. For some reason, I cannot advance. All right. No. Anything? All right. I gotta refresh. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. I have no idea what just happened. It froze all of a sudden. Yeah, what else? I also did another event too. I did the first blood event because we got to level, I think it was level or league 22 or 60. It was one of the other leagues, and we ended up getting, we didn't get Mother, oh yeah, the only one we got out of that one was the Chernomore for sure. We missed out on the Hanzo, and then we also missed out on the Matriarch Iona. Those pop up. Cool. So yeah, we have like a small handful of legendaries. We are missing a lot of copies, obviously, to level them up. We will be able to level them up for high growth, which is happening in 3 weeks. So Wish Shop, World Event, and then high growth. Yeah. So we'll be able to get some more copies for that. Probably also gonna wish for an Yoster if I can, just because a lot of the units do have attack boosts and some block that we do want to get rid of. And Yoster is pretty good just on level 1. Has all these good abilities in terms of dealing damage to units, health boost to our units, silencing units, and then flight. I mean, that's what more could you ask for, except I guess immunity and mental shield and extra attack. You can pile on a lot of skills for one particular unit, but yeah, it's kind of weird actually. Most of the flight units actually do have the most skills. So another example is Matriarch Iona has the flight, has the extra damage around units, also has a health boost, and it's female as well, so it gets around. Actually, it has a lot of boost that it can get on its own. So yeah, if you do have a flight unit, it's pretty good to put in your squad. Maybe not the rare versions, but everything epic and above are usually pretty good. Another one is the Epic Angelia. That one just has a lot of, it gives attack boost to units when you're attacked, and then also deals damage to chaos units and has pretty good health stats. All heroes with fly have 4 skills, legendaries. Yeah, usually legendaries will have 4 skills anyways, unless they're kind of bad. Some of them might be concentrated into themselves, but yeah, for the most part, legendaries are where you want to go. Sorry. Let's close this out. All right, we're going back to Journey. Just had to refresh because it did freeze. Okay, now we're on Weasel Pittie. Let's take a look at their skills. All right, so start of the turn, it will steal attack from... I guess it will steal attack and give it to one of their units, random ally being them. All right, cool. Let's take a look at their units. Guess mostly nature. Okay, damage over there. Okay, health boost and attack boost. All right, sure. All right, let's go. Okay, given that they do have an attack steal, we're actually going to summon our immune unit over here. So this immune unit is not affected by other skills, and then also gives us a little health boost whenever we attack. Okay, we got some damage over here. Got this unit that has a death trigger. Whenever it dies, it deals damage to a female unit on our side. So we want to avoid summoning a female unit if we can. So in this case, we'll actually summon our units over here. They do have these extra female units that do come out and play. that's fine. We're just trying to pile in for some damage. And then if it does end up dying, we'll draw the damage towards one of these weaker units, and then we'll summon one of our stronger female units to attack. Okay, got this unit here, spikes and block, not a problem. We will do our boost, no boost over here. We'll do our destruction. As you see, it does draw out the damage towards the female unit, and then now we will continue on. We'll summon our Grace of Rockfleet over here. We'll deal some damage, extra damage over here, and we should have lethal here. So there you go. That was Weasel Pittie. The attack steal wasn't too much of an issue, but it is something to be concerned about if you do have units with lower attack. Are we? Please don't say it froze. All right, cool. Nice. All right, cool. We are now on Hortense Philippe. Let's take a look at their skill. So at the beginning of the turn, it will heal their units for some health. Sure. Archers, damage, attack boost, health boost, and some damage. All right, sure. All right, let's go. Have you come to worship our living goddess, good pilgrim? Yes, in a way. What are you doing? I made the madam sign, and if you don't know what it is, you are a heretic. Prepare to die. Sure. Okay, let us start with our Lancelot down here. We're putting it down here because we want to make sure that we cover these bottom lanes first. Also, because it's down here, their units that attack will be attacking up here, and if we summon units up here, they'll have more of a chance of getting the reflect damage done before destroying this unit here. We will summon our, let's see here. We'll summon our Bastet to deal some damage. When it comes to play, it deals damage to all units, and then we'll have enough damage to destroy this melee unit over here. Also gets block at the end of the turn, and then it will get some reflect, as you'll see here. So reflect, reflect, and reflect. Okay, all those units are now marked for damage. We'll do our boost, which doesn't do anything. We'll do our destruction. All right, we're at 28, 32. Okay, so we're a little short on damage, which is fine. We'll summon our unit over here, just get some extra damage on the field. And we're threatening lethal on 2 of these lanes over here. Next turn, we'll summon a ranged unit over on this lane or this lane. We can also summon our Grace of Rockfleet to deal some damage to their units. All right, so we have 12, 22. Oh, we have lethal here. We're just going to summon down here. Lady will guide my soul to eternal light, and you will burn in the black fire, heretic. If this is the price for a clear conscience, then so be it. Don't be sad. The madam will soon join you on the other side. Like these friendly banter of retorts. All right, cool. So we got some more of this. We're getting 2 times the copies because this is a particular rare for the world event. So any one of the event cards you will get 2 copies of. Even in Journey too. All right, cool. So let's do the next battle here. We're facing Nameless. Take a look at their skill. So whenever one of their units appears, it will get Pierce, meaning that they'll be able to deal damage behind other units. And then whenever a nature unit appears on our side of the field, enemy being us, not them, it will deal damage to them. Sure. Let's take a look at their units. Attack boost. There's there. All right. Whoops. Block and damage and some health boost. All right, sure. Let's go. I am merciful, godless man. Kneel down and let me purify your soul with sacrificial death. Sounds very tempting, but I think I'll refrain. So your journey ends here and now. I have renounced my name in the name of the madam. In her honor, I will take your soul. Smooth. All right, let us see here. You got damage. All right, we're going to start with our prince down here. We'll get those extra summons out on the board. Get some early damage over here. Next turn, we can summon our Lancelot to give these reflection damage, or we can summon our Bastet to wipe out some units and then also get an attack boost. In this case, they did that. We have damage over there, damage over here, and we'll summon our Count Vlad. We'll get some extra damage off the extra attack. Next turn, if this unit is still alive, we'll give it an attack boost and then also mark those units for damage, which will then allow us to then go for some more damage towards their Warlord. So they summon this unit here, gives plus health to their Warlord. Okay, got a kill. We'll do our boost. We'll mark those for destruction and destroy those. And let's see here. We got damage. I think we can actually go for lethal now. We'll summon our Bastet. We'll destroy these units. Get an attack boost over here. Damage over there. And there you go. You have given me a martyr's death, Blasphemer. I'd rather not do that, but you left me no choice. That indeed. So that was Nameless over there. We set up with our board wipe from turn 2, and then we summoned our Bastet, which had the extra boost, and there you go. You can't blame yourself for the death of the Madam Supporter, can you? This is stupid. I don't blame myself, but I feel sorry for them. They just got lost, confused. They were brainwashed and turned into slaves. All you can do is save others from a similar fate. All right, moving on. Oh, more ads. Let's not do that. Okay, so we're facing Gloria Flabry. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever one of their units appears, they will get a health boost. Okay, take a look at their units. So damage, attack boost health. Okay, attack boost to male. Looks like all of your units are going to be male just from all of this here. All right, let's go. Okay, let us start with our Chernomore. This unit has high health, also has the immunity, and also gives attack boost, well, health boost to our unit, warlords, and then at the end of the turn, we'll get extra attack. Okay, we will set up now for our board wipe with the Count Vlad. Got some vampires and destroy those. All right, we have our building that actually deals damage to one of their units, so we don't have to actually destroy this. We'll have this lane open. Okay, some damage. We'll do our boosts. We'll do our destruction. Then we'll summon our extra attack unit over here. Give an attack boost to our chaos units. This one doesn't get an attack boost because it has immunity, but we have this over here. And there you go. Okay. Okay, moving on. Oh, it looks like we got some trophies over here. That exclamation point means that we did complete some stuff. So we'll have some rares. Okay. And we'll probably just claim these at the end instead of having to do this all the time. So now let's go on to the next battle. Facing Judy Halls. Judy Halls, whenever they summon one of their units, they'll get an attack boost. Take a look at their skills here for units. Attack boost there. Okay, so nothing too crazy yet. Yeah, even this skill doesn't really come on play. So yeah, let's go. Okay, we are going to start with our Chernomore down here. Like I said, we do want to focus units on the bottom lane. Also, as well, we can defend this building, which deals a little bit of damage to their units at the end. Okay, we will continue with our board setups from before. So we're summoning our Vlad. We summon on the attack rune, so we'll get some extra damage off of the extra attack. Next turn, we'll mark these units for destruction if it's still alive. Okay, boost, destruction, summon. Oops. Ugh. Get it in. And there we go. It seems like our setup is going to be very similar, but it's okay. We know for sure it's consistent. So yeah, let's keep going. All right, we are facing now Terra Goldilocks. Take a look at their skills. So start of turn, heals their units for some amount. Okay, metal shield, attack boost. Oh, okay. We're going to see a lot of metal shield show up on their units. So we'll have to double attack them, meaning that we'll need to stack some units in the same line so that they'll attack once, break the shield, and then attack again. How dare you interfere with our sacred march for the glory of the madam? What did I do to interfere? I even got out of the way. But you didn't kneel and sing in her honor. The penalty for such disrespect is death. It's a very honorable type of game here. All right, let us see what we're going to do. We're going to summon our range unit here behind the building so that we'll get some extra protection. Normally, we would summon the Lancelot over here so that we can give these reflect damage. But because of the double buildings, we're pretty much guaranteed to keep this unit alive, so that's why we did that. And it doesn't look like your regular strat in Hall of Fame as well. Yeah, that is the case. Since most of these battles are pretty uniform in the sense that they're going to have only one type of unit coming out for battle, as opposed to when you're facing in the Hall of Fame, where you'll face pretty much any unit that people can get either from legendary purchases, world events, etc., or they could just be accounts that are pretty old and they just come back, you'll have to change your strategy for those, because those squads are tailored differently than the journey squads. All right, so we have our reflect damage, got those over here. We can probably wait one more turn. So we'll actually put our Vlad behind the Lancelot over here so that we can kind of guarantee that it will, well, there's a very high chance that it won't be destroyed. We still have our ranged units over here. We still have our reflect damage. If they want to get rid of our units, they'll have to take some reflect damage, which will then help us mark their units for damage. So we'll take some damage, reflect over there. Okay, we got our extra summon coming from the Mother Owl over here. We'll do our boost. We'll wipe those out. And we'll summon our extra attack unit over here. It might mark this for extra damage, or extra attack rather. All right, cool. I was concerned it was going to land on here. So does the fact that I breathe offend your madam too? All is her will. If the madam wishes, you will not be able to breathe. They really, really hate this person. All right, cool. We are on rank 43 of 50. Nice. Them 5 gems. Okay, yeah, let's keep going. So we're facing Claude the Twinkling Eye. Let's take a look at their skills. So whenever one of their units appears, it will get splash, meaning that if there's damage around other units, it will take damage. Let's take a look at their skills, units here. Okay, looks like some male units over here. Crazy. Okay, oh, some healing over there. All right, let's go. All right, we will start with our Lancelot down here. Okay, let's see, nothing crazy over here. We're gonna avoid that. We're gonna summon our Grace of Rock Fleet over here. Reason why we're doing that is we can deal some extra damage to their units. We don't have our Vlad in our squad right now, so we'll just have to mark our units for damage manually, and then we'll go from there. Okay, got some more attack boosts going on over here. Nothing too crazy yet. We'll summon our Chernomore over here. Get some health boost back to our Warlord. And we can still take some damage. We will continue spreading out our damage along the lanes over here. And then also we have, because of our Lancelot with the reflect damage, if they do decide to block, we'll have them marked for damage. We'll then do our destruction skill, and then we'll go from there. Why do you use Trixie when you only have 2 chaos? The reason why is because of the skill, which you'll see here. So we'll do our boost, which doesn't help any of our chaos units. We understand that, but it does have this destruction skill. It will allow us to then destroy these, as opposed to the other warlords that we do have. We'll do our summons over here. Get some extra health. Damage, damage, and damage. Yeah, so aside from Trixie with the warlord skill you saw to destroy all their units, I think it's more useful than the other warlords that we have right now. So we have the Atom that deals damage at one time. We have the Son of Woods that has spikes damage, but you have to take damage to your warlord. Or you have the Void Spirit, which has the extra summon and the freeze, but it's better for us to just wipe out their board, and so that way we can just attack more. So that's why we use it. We're not so concerned about the chaos synergy, the attack boost, because the destruction skill, that's the thing that we're trying to use more often. And a lot of units in our squad also trigger that destruction skill, so that's why it helps us more in our squad. But yes, good question. That is why I use the Trixie. All right, so we're now on Maria. 6 skill. So start of the turn heals one of their units to full health, and at the end of the turn deals 5 damage to all units on the board except order. All right, so a little bit of threat. So we have metal shields. There. Okay. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so some of our units will take damage because some of them are not order units. We do have some order units right now. Greetings, traveler. Your weapon is covered in blood. It's time for you to heal your soul and repent. You two, stick your light in you know where. Well, I don't know where. You tell me where. All right, we'll summon our immune unit first so that it won't be affected by that damage skill over here. See here, also heals one of their units to full health. We're going to avoid dealing damage to their buildings if we can. We're just going to focus more damage on their units if we can. So we're going to summon our... We'll summon our Lancelot next. And the reason why is because of the health that it has and also that reflect damage. So even if they attack our immune unit, which technically doesn't get any skill boost, the skill over here is going to actually trigger, and you'll see here. We'll have the damage reflect over there. Okay, we'll next do our skill. No boost over there, but we'll do our destruction. Those are now cleared. We'll then summon our prince over here. We have some extra damage. And there you go. Why are you hesitating with the last blow, stranger? The madam is glad when what's an apostate? New vocabulary word for the days, guys. All right, so you don't serve her? Then we are not enemies. I'm going to the temple to finish her. Are you? You've been sent from heaven. I'll help you. Meet me at the entrance to the temple. Nice, we got an ally coming up. Splashing that monitor, nothing more. Okay, got some more boosts, got some more stuff. You can't show weakness. This girl can betray you and lure you to a trap. It's a trap. It was stupid to let her go. If you don't believe in people, who are we fighting for, Lilith? For ourselves. As long as the madam rules Pastoral, we can't leave this plane. It's them or us. Nice. All right, let's keep going. We're facing Stibbons the Wicked. Let's take a look at their skills. So at the end of the turn, we'll summon a skeleton to the first row. Not sure what a skeleton does, but we'll check it out. Okay, look at their units. Okay, attack boost over there. There. Okay. Oh, okay. Looks like there are a lot of attack boosts going on for their units. Yeah, a lot of attack boosts and a lot of chaos units. Sure. Sure. All right, let's go. Okay. Let us start with our Chernomore here because of the health it has. We'll follow it up with our Lancelot to give some reflect damage. Take a look at their skeleton. So whenever it's attacked, it will deal damage to our warlord and then also get some health boost. Sure. Okay, we'll summon our Lancelot down. Yeah, we'll summon it down here. That's fine. So we'll get some health back to our warlord. We'll have that reflect damage ready. We'll have a reflect damage also on this as well. So we see here, reflect, reflect, reflect. Okay, we'll summon our ranged unit over here. Some extra protection, also some damage going to their warlord. Okay, next turn we'll probably do our destruction skill because we will be threatening lethal. This unit has 3 extra attacks, so we'll be able to attack for 42. Okay, so we got damage over there, damage over there. Okay, we'll do our boost, we'll do our destruction skill, and then we'll summon our ranged unit actually over here. So damage, damage, damage. And there you go. Okay, moving up. Okay, we're facing Valerie Granger. Let's take a look at their skills. So at the start of the turn, all of their units will get Vampirism, or Vampire in this case. Vampirism gives health back to their not their warlord, health back to their unit after it deals the damage. Oops, close that out there. Let's take a look at their units here. So Vampirism, we're going to see a lot of Vampirism, or at least some form of heal. So another type of Vampirism and damage. All right, cool. Let's go. Okay, interesting. So we have that over there. We have that over there. We're going to start with our Lancelot down here. We're attacking this building to get rid of their mental shield. It also gives mental shield to their units at the beginning of the turn. So we want to get rid of this as soon as we can. It will also ruin our board setups if we can't mark them for damage. All right, so we'll continue on. We'll summon our extra attack unit over here to give this extra attack. Will you try to continue in event? Yes, I will. This stream. It's not the main focus for this particular stream today, but if we do have some, if we end up losing the next couple of battles, then yeah, we will. All right, so we have our damage over there. We'll summon our Jeanne Moret over here. Just gonna block for some damage, also allow us to get that reflect damage going on. We don't have enough damage to actually kill their warlord quite yet, so we'll just need to stack up some units and then go from there. All right, so we have that over there. We have this building that deals damage to one of our units whenever they come into play. We'll summon our Graceful Rockplate here. Probably should have actually summoned it over here to mark these, not mark the units for damage, but just get some more damage to the warlord. But this is fine. I want to deal damage to this building anyways. If they do summon a ranged unit and attack this, they'll be marked for damage. If they summon something over here, same thing. So we're just spreading out the damage for now. Okay. All right, so damage over there. We'll do our boost. We'll do our destruction, and then we'll also summon our extra attack unit over here. An idea for hero removes immunity. But what's the point of immunity if it's going to be removed? Then it's not really immune now, is it? All right, so let's keep going. We're facing Erica the Night Traveler. Let's take a look at their skills. So before one of our units attacks, they will take damage. Sure. Okay, let's look at their units here. Okay, damage, health, boost, or units rather, and damage. All right, cool. Let's go. Yeah, Miska, if I mean, I also completed the world event as well. You can take a look at the YouTube, and the world event is actually up there. Madam. I don't think I can talk sense into you. Let's not drag this out any longer. All right, let's see. We'll start with our Jeanne Moret again. Probably going to put it up here. I do want to save these bottom spots for the Lancelot or the, I guess these summons over here. So that's why we moved the Jeanne Moret up here to the top. You mean for this account? Okay. I suppose I could. I'm kind of on a tight schedule for today because I do have some other. I have to go to work at some point. But yeah, I will do what I can. So let us see here. We'll summon our range unit behind here. Summoning this Mother Owl, so we get some summons. We'll get some negative attack. Right now, we don't have anything to wipe out their board aside from our Bastet, but we don't want to deal damage quite yet because we won't have enough open spots. I could potentially destroy this one here. Okay, we'll summon our Graceful Rockplate over here. Deal some damage, mark some of their units for damage as well. Okay, not a problem. Okay, next turn we will have lethal. This unit has 3 extra attacks, so we'll attack for around 50 damage over here. So we are threatening lethal right now. Just got to make sure we can wipe out their stuff. Okay, they do end up summoning this Hellgate. This Hellgate will summon a unit in front of themselves. We'll do our boosts. We'll do our destruction. Summon our extra attack unit over here. So as you see, we'll have some damage going on. Go through the Hellgate. Damage over there. Damage over there. Okay, and go. Nice. With 7 units already being destroyed, we have 7 extra attacks, so that's why we're able to go through here. Madam, this blind, unquestioning faith from the worst thing I've ever seen on Pastoral, and I've seen the poor excuse for a minstrel. Okay, got some more stuff going on over there. And yeah, let's keep going. All right, we're now facing Moody Molly. Take a look at their skills. So just has flight. Interesting. So it looks like their warlord themselves have flight. They got skills over there. Okay, that there and there. All right, cool. Let's go. Okay, so you'll actually see how this works. This warlord themselves has flight, so that means that, well, we'll just show you what happens. So we'll summon our prince over here. And the prince themselves, they cannot deal damage because they are a non-flying melee unit, but these ranged units can deal damage to the warlord. So most if not all of our damage is going to come from ranged units. I think this will also affect our immune unit as well. We can test it out. So next let's see. We'll set up our board. We'll summon our Lancelot so that we can get some reflect damage to our units. We'll also get our extra summon because of the kill over here. And we're going to have to summon some range units, as mentioned. We'll just keep stacking for our range. We'll put it behind the Lancelot over here. And then when we have enough range units, we'll do our destruction skill and then go for lethal. We did lose our extra summon, but that's fine. As long as this unit is still alive, we'll get those summons. Okay, we'll summon our Grace of Rockfleet over here. Some extra damage. Okay, damage over there. Our extra summon from here. Okay, and we're pretty close to lethal. 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, well, one more range unit should do it. Okay, got this unit here. When it dies, it gives mental shield to their warlord. We'll do our boost. We'll do our destruction. They'll be able to block for a little bit of damage. We'll summon our range unit over here. Okay, damage. Okay, so yeah, we just need one more turn. Nothing too crazy. We also have our Bastet to deal damage to their units if we have to. But yeah, we are good here. We'll skip the turn. And there we go. All right, so that was Mighty Molly. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, we are now facing Bridget Charley. Let's take a look at their skills. So at the beginning of the turn, we'll give extra attack to 2 of their units. And then at the beginning of the turn, also gives plus attack to their chaos units. Sure, all right. They got their Chernomore as well. Extra attack over here. A lot of extra attack. Also seeing a lot of chaos units. Sure. Let's go. You can't go any further. The madam has given me my freedom and will not let you interfere with her plans. The people of Pastoral have been chasing me for years, trying to burn me. Now I've burned them. I'll burn you too. I'm sorry, but I have other plans. Cool. All right. Let's do a double check again. So, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll summon our Chernomore down, up. Actually, we'll summon it up here. Next turn, we'll summon the Mother Owl behind the Chernomore to give it some protection. They got their own Chernomore over there. Okay, because their Chernomore has immunity themselves, we can't mark them for destruction. So either we'll have to destroy it in combat or we'll just avoid it altogether. And at this point, I think we're just going to avoid it altogether. We do have more health than them right now, so we can afford to take some damage. All right. Yeah, as I said, we are going to avoid them not have to deal in combat. We summoned our prince. When the prince came out with these extra summons over here, they will all get an attack boost from this Mother Owl. And we are threatening lethal right now. They have their Chernomore that will give health back to their warlord for every attack. But they still need to block our damage going on over here. Okay, we got our extra summon. That's fine. We will summon our... Yeah, we'll keep going with the damage, actually. So we'll summon our extra attack unit over here. And so there you go. We didn't have to fight combat over there. It's over, witch. No one will be harmed by your sorcery. You think you've won? I'm not the only one. Ask Lilith. She's the same, just like me. So yeah, you saw there, even their biggest threat that they had for their squad, it didn't matter because we went for damage instead of facing their units. Just a good general tip in case you are facing other warlords or opponents that have stronger units than you. If you rush their warlord, you might have a better chance rather than trying to destroy their units. All right, Lilith, what does it all mean? Why did that witch say you are just like her? What does it matter? You and I are on the same side and we have a common enemy. After a witch nearly killed me, this question seems pretty urgent to me. You don't trust me? I thought you knew better, Lord Protector. I have to go now. I have no chance. You have no chance in your journey. Which part of the journey are you in? We're Cronan the Barbarian right now. Whenever their units appears, they'll give plus health. Take a look at their units. Okay. Right. All right, cool. Let's go. Okay. So they do have that building there with the mental shield. We'll start with our Chernomore up here. Last chapter, 10 of 40. Okay. I don't know which warlord that is at this point, but we will. Maybe we might be able to get it through here. I have no idea. Yeah, we're gonna try and cover a video if we do get to that point. All right, so we summoned our Lancelot so we can get some reflect damage to our units. Forgetful Wrath. Yeah, I also know too that on the Mighty Party wiki they do have some form of coverage of the journey as well, just not in video form. So you can always read, search for your boss and then see if you can just use their tips to get through for damage, or not damage, but I mean to win. All right, so we'll summon our Mother Owl over here. We're trying to get some extra summons on the board so that we can trigger some more reflect damage. We don't have lethal quite yet. Next turn we'll summon our Count Vlad on the attack rune over here. Go for some extra damage. Okay, got some healing over there. We'll summon our Vlad as mentioned on the extra attack rune. Okay, destroy that. Extra attack over here. They have 1150 health, 60 block. When attacked, gives 200 health to allies. Is that a warlord skill or what do you call it? Is that the skill for their units? If it's skill for their units, you can use any one of the Son of Wood's family except for White Shaman to silence. Otherwise, you'll need to do some you'll need to have some attackers that give attack boosts. Warlord skill. All right, so we'll do our boost. We'll do our destruction, and we are good for lethal. We're just gonna skip the turn here. And there we go. Cronan the Bar. I can sense the copyright infringement just just across the corner. All right, so let's keep going. We got Sayuki the Graceful. Take a look at their skills. Start of turn gives negative attack to our units. Sure. Okay, metal shield. Still nothing too crazy yet. I know at some point journey bosses start to scale up pretty roughly in terms of their skills and damage, but we haven't reached that point quite yet. So good stuff. Yes, Hoodoo with Totem 380. My health is 470. Okay. Let's start with our Chernomore over here. Yeah, if that's the case, then you'll need to find a way to heal. I don't know what units you have in your squad available. Good healing units are Alexandria. What else is there? I guess First Aid Tent is okay. You can use what is it called? I forgot what the name of the unit. It's a nature unit. It's legendary. It looks like a Minotaur. Whenever one of your units attacks and deals damage to the warlord, it will give you health back. We'll summon our ranged unit over here. We're just spreading out the damage. I think somebody just messaged me. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, let's continue. We'll summon our Vlad over here. Okay, we'll be able to mark their units for destruction next turn if it's still alive. Okay, so those are marked for damage. We'll do our boost. We'll do our destruction skill. We'll summon our ranged unit over here. I should have summoned on the extra attack rune, but this is fine. Okay, got some rewards. Okay, and yeah, let's keep going. All right, so we're now facing Jeanne Moret. Okay, whenever they summon a unit here, we'll give an attack boost. Oh, I should have looked at their units. What am I doing? Sorry, I'm getting a little flustered by the text over here. So we'll actually surrender. We're gonna just restart that for a moment. Let's see what is going on here. All right, so let's take a look at their units. Hopefully we didn't just skip all that dialogue. I do want to see it again. Right there, there. Attack boost over there. Attack boost over there. All right, cool. Let's go. We did skip the dialogue. Ah, man. All right. Well, we'll do what we can. We will start with our Sharon Moore up here. This is what happens when you have unexpected things. All right, cool. So they have this unit here that heals their units at the end of turn. Also gets an attack boost for every ranged ally. Nothing too crazy quite yet. We'll summon our Mother Owl behind here. Give it some protection. Okay, got some damage. Got some damage over there. Okay, so this is where this is where our Vlad is going to come into play. So we'll summon this behind the building over here. It can't attack because it is the building here is in front, but that's okay. As long as this unit is alive, next turn we can mark their units for destruction, and then we'll have them destroyed. So then we can go for some more damage. So you can see here, you got that heal at the end of turn, but then at the beginning of the turn, our units did mark these for destruction. We'll do our boost, we'll do our destruction, summon our prince. We're giving them an attack boost because of the Mother Owl, and there you go. There are lunatics everywhere. How does that healer survive here? It's terrifying. All right. Let us keep going. All right, so we're about halfway done. We got Isabella the Fair. Let's take a look. So at the beginning of the turn, we'll heal their units for some health. They got this healing unit over here. More health, more health. Damage and damage. All right, cool. Let's go. Nice. All right, cool. Got some good news. Looks like I'm going to be getting a ride to the place I need to go very shortly. Well, not very shortly, but I can take care of this stuff now. All right, cool. So let's see what we're going to do. We are going to start with... Yeah, we'll start with our Lancelot. Well, we'll place it over here. Reason why we're placing it over here is because you just want to mark this for some damage. We want to keep our range units spots open over here. Next turn, we're going to be summoning our prince to most likely get some more units on the board. Could do that too. That's fine. Yeah, damage over there. Yeah, we'll summon our Sharon Moore. Our Sharon Moore has more health, and it can then combo with the Lancelot to reflect some damage. We'll have reflect damage over here, reflect damage over there. So right now, we're just going to keep on summoning range units so we can get some more damage on the board and then set up for the board wipe. So we'll have damage over there. We are losing attack. Why are we losing attack? We're losing attack? No, we're not losing attack from this. This is so weird. Oh, we're losing attack from this building. There we go. At the end of the turn, it gives negative attack to our units. So, okay, even better. So we do need to destroy this building if we can. Will you try to advance an event after this fight? I will tell you what. I will stop at the halfway point of the journey. We're currently on battle 19 of 40 for this particular level. So we'll do this one. We'll try and beat number 20. We'll stop there, and then we'll continue on the world event for this account if we can. So let's see here. We got a reflect damage over there. Still need to get rid of this building. We'll summon our Vlad. The extra attack plus the vampirism allows us to get rid of that. Okay, we are going to be taking some damage over here. That's fine. We'll take some damage over here too. Oof. Okay, so damage. Take some damage over there. Got the heal, and then at the beginning of the turn, our Vlad deals that damage to their units. We'll mark them for destruction as seen. We'll do our boost. We'll destroy those. And then we'll continue on. We'll summon our prince over here. We'll get some attack boost back to our units because of the Mother Owl skill here whenever one of our units comes into play. And there you go. That was lethal right there. So that was Isabella the Fair. Took a little bit of damage, a little bit of setup. As you can see, their warlords are starting to get a little bit more health, so we're going to have to go for some longer battles. Let me see how much. We have 9 days to do this. Oh, we could actually do this for next time too, so that's even better. All right, we'll do one more battle, see if we can get through here on the halfway point. We're on Moira the All-Seeing. Take a look at their skills. So at the end of the turn, we'll give Mental Shield to one of their units, and then at the beginning of the, whenever one of our units attacks, it will heal for some health. Okay, they got their own prince. Okay, oops, and okay. All right, cool. Let's see what we can do here. I've been waiting for you, Lord Protector. The spirits told your fight is pointless. The madam will rule Pastoral. Pastoral is the island that we're part of right now. What if your spirits are wrong? There is only one way to find out. ... Okay. Let's start with our Churnmore once again because of the health. Next turn, we'll summon our Lancelot probably over here, if not on the extra attack rune or the attack boost rune over there. It's closing out some pop-ups. I can't see it because it's behind the camera. All right, let's see. So we'll summon this actually over here. This is fine. Get some more attacks. So they summon their own prince. Their prince will, they have those extra summons behind them. And then also whenever one of our units dies, it will summon an extra squire that will actually come out in the first row over here. All right, so damage. All right. Okay, we'll summon our Grace of Rockfleet behind the Churnmore, also getting some damage over to the prince. Gonna mark some of their units for destruction if we can. They do have some healing. It is happening from, not from here. Is it from here? From here. Okay, got it. Oh, also from here too. Whenever one of our units appears, well, okay, so that's why. Gotcha. Okay, so this is even more of a reason why we do have our Vlad in our deck. We'll summon it behind the building over here. We could summon it over here too, but we don't want to stack attacking units on this same line because there's a chance that they can both get blocked, and so this is why we want to spread them out. Okay, so next turn, assuming that this Vlad is still alive, we'll be able to mark their units for destruction. All right, we have that over there, that over there. Okay, looks like our Grace of Rockfleet, as you saw that little sword symbol come on play. So it doesn't have the deaths quite yet. Let's see if it does now. Destruction. Okay, we took some damage because of this building here that deals damage whenever one of their units are destroyed. Okay, not quite yet. Can we deal 21? We can. Here, we'll summon our Bastet over here. Destroy this unit. Okay, it does now have the 7 extra attacks, as you'll see here. So 1, 2. Free damage. Look at that. 4, 5, 6, 7. And there you go. You didn't finish me off, as I was told, and the madam consumed Beta Bathory. It's all predetermined, Lord Protector. I don't believe in all this nonsense about fate and destiny. Everyone decides what to do themselves. You are free to choose your path, but the outcome will be the same. You are destined to die, Lord Protector. Goodbye. This sounds like the end speech in the Matrix, where the architect was talking to Neo. All right, cool. So that was Moira. Even better. So it was like that. All right. So we are now halfway done with Journey in chapter 3. This is no joke, Adam. If the madam is incarnated in Beta's body and the prophecy doesn't lie, then ... I thought you were mad at me. Yes, but I wouldn't want you dead. You can't mess with fate. Remember that. Oh yeah, so currently we are halfway done. Oh man, come on. I don't want this stuff. Don't do that to me. All right, so just going to show you here. We are halfway done through chapter 3. So we'll actually save this for another time because someone mentioned that they want to check out the world event for this account. So we'll do that. All right, currently we are in the world event. We have 3 days left. We're currently stuck on this bottom branch for the end of chapter 2. We have spend 1,000 gems. And then on the bottom here, we have level up any one of the event epics to level 7. Currently we have one at level 3. We could do this top branch over here to spend some gems and get some sparks. The issue is that the next quest over here, Reborn Grim, the event epics 3 times. In order to do that, you'd actually have to get each one of these to a minimum of level 6 and then reborn them. So that's why this one is going to be an issue. If we can get this to level 7, any one of them, that's fine. That'll be much easier. Let's see, we can grab some stuff here. As you'll see, we have our epics, filtering for those. Ones that we can actually level up. So we have this one here. If we level it up, it'll only be to level 2. This one also be to level 2. The only other one that is close right now is our ogre plant over here, which is currently at level 3, but we need to get them to level 7. We do have copies of our event rares that we could actually evolve into. Let me see here. So 105. I do have the hero table that's actually required to show you how many copies you need. Let me just pull up the number. Might have to refresh just to see this. Last time I checked, it was around like 200-ish copies needed. So we have 105 plus 30. So still a little off. Still waiting for it to load. All right, so looking at the table, just got to scroll down. Whoops. Okay. So looking at the table, we need to, in order to get any one of those epics to level 7, we need a total amount of, I guess I can do the math because the tables are still loading up. So 180, 240, 285, 300, 330? Is that it? Same thing? Yeah, we need 330 copies total, which we don't currently have. So we're off by 105. Seeing how many we get over here. 70, and then this one here. So yeah, we're a little short on this. We have a couple of days in order to get some more copies, so we'll hold off until we can get some more copies. So yeah, just a quick recap of today's stream. We did the hit from the main account. We one-shotted both the, we one-shotted both of the Lady Moonlight and the Tempus Fugit. We used some in-game boosts in order to get through some battles. We got some more sparks that we're going to use for our other account. And then we came here and we did some journey. And we got through to midway point of chapter 3. We also checked in on the world event, which is currently happening for us. We have about 3 days to get it done. So we'll do some stuff offline in order to take care of that. Tomorrow will not be a streaming day because I'm just taking some time off, as normal. So that's fine. We'll check back in with the stream on Monday. Some sad boy stuff will happen next week. So check back in next week as we'll do some more journey. And hopefully we can get through the end of chapter 3. And yeah, we'll also, back on Monday, we'll have but Dark Tower will be back. So we'll be able to do that. And yeah, should be also close to the end of the world event too. So yeah, thanks guys for tuning in. You guys could have easily spent any part of your weekend doing anything else, but yeah, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate every one of you guys checking this stuff out. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, or concerns, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The content and streaming schedule is right up there, so check it out. Please like and follow on Twitch for the live stream, and then like and subscribe on YouTube for more videos. Like I said, we're going to have some more world event coverage. We have Dark Tower, Pit. We're going to have more of this journey coverage next week, so check back in on that. Only happening on Saturdays just because, the time stuff, but yeah. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you, please do the stuff. Like and subscribe, follow and whatnot. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Have a good world event. And yeah, this is Happysplasher signing off.